ready, I'm going to ask you, to tell me your name and the organization and title, please.
Okay. My name is Aldolphus Parker. I'm the president and founder of Homeless Up and Homeless, a 501c3 emergency shelter provider in Tampa, Florida.
All right, so let's go into a little bit more detail about what Helping Homeless is.
Okay. Well, we're an emergency shelter provider that also provide 16 different services, from laundry, lockers, showers, hygiene kit, and whatnot. A place for people to be from 6 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. Copies, internet, fax, phone, all these different services that provide referrals to the homeless community.
Tell us about what happened last week. When was it, and what exactly happened when the police came?
Last week, Wednesday, the police raided Homeless headquarters to get our computers, files, in the search of trying to bring a charge against my title company and myself. And so they came with 16 police cars. They said it was 4, but believe me, it was all 16 police cars, counting every bit of them, to trying to get a charge against myself and my title company, vehicle title retrieval.
Now, they're going to close that office down. Why is that, and how will it affect services?
After the raid on Wednesday, the next day, code enforcement came in and they get a order to vacate, and says that the place is not fit for human habitation. And so the vice president, the treasurer, and a few of the other major staff employees stays at 106. And so now we had to relocate them. The service that it's going to affect is, again, that's headquarters. Right now we can't even fill out applications that are really pressing that the state just sent us back on Saturday, matter of fact, due to the fact that we're scrambling. We had to move all the beds this weekend, even yesterday I had to come on in. So it's going to do some damage, major damage. We had 6 facilities at one time. We lost 2 3 months ago, and now we're going to be losing the 3rd one right now.
Will you be able to perform some of those services at the others?
A few. Referrals, we'll be able to do referrals. I think I'm going to have to shut down the feeding because we just got another violation for one of the U-Haul trucks that have been there for 4 years, where we feed the 3,000 people a month. So we're going to have to shut that down, but I have to move that vehicle somewhere, and I don't know where to put it. The bargain center floor, not going to be in jeopardy again because I have to move the trailer that stores all those clothes. The service that's going to be provided now, the shower's going to have to be gone, the laundry going to have to be gone. So referrals we might be able to still do. We're not going to be able to do a bus pass, no birth certificate, because we just don't have the funds now. And all these are services that we provide to the homeless community. You can't really get, you can't find an organization here in Hillsborough County that pay for homeless people birth certificate. No. You can name whatever organization, I'll tell you it don't exist. Referrals to mental health, people who have mental health, it just don't exist. You're going to have to come through us basically for us to get, referrals so you can get your ID. And so all those major services that we've been providing now for 5 years, have been in existence for 6, this is going to go down the drain. The organization is run by all homeless clients, like I said before, from the vice president, the treasurer, all the major, actually everyone except myself is all clients, and we've been doing this basically for us for now 6 years. The concept worked. The concept was one that, I believe that men and women have gifts and talents that they could give back to the community rather than just being the recipient of giving, and we have been doing that, serving. We're the last resort. When no one else can help you, you gotta come to us. And we, unless you're, the only thing we don't really assist with shelter is sex offenders. We still give you all the other service, but we just can't house sex offenders. That's the only thing. You have ID, and if you don't have ID, we got a mug shot, and we use a mug shot. And so the core of what we've been doing and have been working. The concept have been working. Homeless men and women helping other homeless men and women. And not just only homeless. We got people that is not even homeless that we're feeding, that we're helping. That still come for us for service. And it's a great thing. Mr. Seán.
And your organization is suing the city of Tampa because of the panhandling ban. Tell us about that lawsuit and how you think that might be affecting what's happening now.
Well, earlier this year in May, we filed a federal lawsuit against the city of Tampa for 2 bands, one for the medium and one for downtown. I can't really talk much about it because it's still pending, but the one on the medium is, it was very unfair how they allowed the newspaper the latitude to be there 7 days a week, and we couldn't be there, especially when our funds really came from there, and you know, and we just lost the contract with Raymond James and Tropicana Field, in that they changed the contract that volunteers that depend upon food, shelter, we can't bring them back no more. Not that we can go back, but we just can't use those clients. Well, that's 75% of our staff, of our volunteers. And so our thrift store, and so they bought that ordinance, and so we went to say, hey, listen, that's not fair. And then the one that's downtown now is still pending, basically for us, you know, to go. It's our First Amendment rights, you know, to be there. You can't say again, you know, we just can't speak to no one, but you got to say you got to allow a person that's proselytizing to be there, or a person that is asking for signature for some kind of a campaign to speak. But a nonprofit that have all the necessary license can't say anything, and we just didn't think that was baseball's fair. I'm not saying that Tyler Baseball's downtown is our first option, because you know we have different things we would like to do, but we just can't maintain what all we're doing and still engage in those social enterprise, our junk removal service, our check cashier business, you know what I mean, even our staffing company, you know, and the thrift store. We can't raise enough funds to get those things really going, because that's the key. You know, we really don't want to be, you know, by burden or even taxpayer to keep on carrying the load. But it's something we have to be able to do right now to get over the hump. To then we'll be able to be a blessing, you know what I'm saying, an asset to the county and to the city.
Do you think that might be why that you were rated?
Oh yes, definitely. There's no shadow of doubt. It's because of that. I mean, you know, it's very, you know, you can't poke the bear and not expect that they're going to hit you back. You know what I mean? It's because of that. You know what I mean? There's no shadow of doubt. It's because of the lawsuit where you're going to try to complete and not shadow in that. And I must say this. You know what I mean? The city for the last 6 years have been working, because what they just did, they could have done that 5 years ago. You know what I mean? But you know, we've been, you know, not crossing the line, knowing our place. You know what I mean? And I think we just got out of hand, and in their eyes, and so then they're going to just, you know, show us.
And finally, if people want to find out more information, where can they go?
That will be homelesshh.com. There's a donate tab there because we need some resource right now, and that's homelesshh.com. Okay.
Thanks so much for joining me today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. I know I kind of like stumbled over my words a lot there.
Not at all.
So,
Let me pause this.